I know we're back in my car. Okay, I know. But I like my car. I like talking in my car. It makes me feel safe. So we're here. Hi, my name is Kayla Noel, and on this channel we talk about the self. We do talk about the self. We talk about law of attraction, self-improvement, self-care, self-love, and all that good jazz. I am also on a weight loss journey, so I talk about that quite frequently. And lucky for you, today is a weight loss video. Weight loss is an easy thing, but it's also a difficult thing, and it's really easy to get lost in all the noise that is the distractions that come with losing weight. There's gonna be 1,000,002 people telling you how you should lose weight, what you should do, what regimen you should be on, and all that stuff, and it's really easy to get lost. But the process itself is quite simple, and these are the things that I wish I knew before I started overcomplicating weight loss. So 8 months ago, I decided that I was going to get my shit together and I was actually going to lose weight. I said, you know what? You've been overweight for far too long. You don't like yourself. You don't feel good about yourself, and we're going to actually make a change. So that's exactly what I did. When I finally started to lose weight, I quickly got lost in the noise, and it made it very hard for me to even get a strong foundation, because I just started deep diving into the fitness and health industry, and they will have you confused. They will have you spending coin on things. So I'm trying to help avoid that. So these are the things that I wish I knew before I started losing weight. Fake weight loss aids are so annoying because they're unnecessary. The waist trainers, the dehydration bands, the taking shots of apple cider vinegar in the morning, the diet pills, all of this unnecessary stuff that's not necessary or conducive really to your weight loss. You do not need a waist trainer, and you don't need to go to the gym, or you do not need to work out in a waist trainer. You don't need to work out in a dehydration band. All it is doing is helping you lose water weight, and you're gonna gain it right back. So it's going to give you instant gratification because you might see the scale go down, but it's water weight and it's gonna come back. You don't need to spend your coin. And I've seen those things can get pretty pricey. Yes, some of them are really cheap, but some of them are also really pricey, but they're not necessary. There are people who got the same results that you're dreaming of getting and have never put on a waist trainer, never put on a sweatband, any of that in their life. It's not necessary. I just feel like if you want to wear it, obviously I'm not stopping you, but I'm telling you that it's not end all be all for you losing weight, because I didn't wear one and I feel like I'm on a really good track. My next thing that I wish I knew is that diets are ridiculously overrated. Ridiculously overrated. They don't make any sense, because people ask me all the time when I started to lose weight, and my peers and my coworkers and everyone around me started to notice that I was losing weight. The first thing they asked me was what diet are you on? I still get that all the time. Oh my God, you look great. What diet are you on? I'm not on a diet. I changed to a pescatarian diet more so because I was already doing that. I had chicken a lot, but that was really just Chick-fil-A. But I didn't have chicken all the time, and I just love fish. So it just made sense for me to just go ahead and just full deep dive into being a pescatarian. And I also have a lot more energy just with this lifestyle change. But being a pescatarian to me is not a diet change, it's a lifestyle change. So I just decided that I'm not gonna eat anything. My protein and my main source of protein comes from fish. But when people tell me oh, have you ever done keto? No, I've never done a keto diet. I've never done any of those diets, because I think that while they provide results, unless you plan on being on a keto diet forever, they're not sustainable. Because once you stop eating like that, your body's gonna revert back. You're gonna gain the weight back because you stopped eating the same way. Your body is very big on picking up your habits. I think you should just find foods that are nutritionally dense that you like to eat and take it from there. And it doesn't have to be a special diet. You can just decide that you're not gonna eat fried chicken every day unless you want to. Food is a really big part of losing weight, but it's not necessarily like a diet thing. It's just a what you're putting into your body thing and how much you're putting into it, which brings me to my next point. Calorie deficit is the name of the game. And it is best that you understand the game of calorie deficit in relation to your body. I don't think people say this, but being in a calorie deficit, and people will tell you when you lose weight, you got to be in a calorie deficit. Yes, but you have to understand how the calorie deficit works in relation to your body. For me, it was very simple. I literally just ate in a caloric deficit, and that was the end of it, and I started to see results. I counted calories a little bit just to like keep myself on track and just really be able to physically see what number I was putting in my body, just to have a better gauge on it. But because I did that for about 3 months, I have a pretty good gauge on the things that I put in my body, so I usually don't calorie count that much. Calorie deficits work differently for everybody because obviously everybody is different, so your body is not going to respond the same for calorie deficits. Sometimes it's calorie deficit in like the amount of sleep that you're getting. Sometimes it's calorie deficit in just like your lifestyle habits. Like, you have to understand calorie deficit and like understand what it is like in general, and then apply it to your personal life and your personal body. I would just do research on it. If you try a calorie deficit and you're not really seeing results, it's probably because you need to tweak it a little bit in relation to how you live. And I'm not a nutritionist. I am not a health expert. I just know that calorie deficits work differently for everybody, and I feel like it's not talked about enough. So like fitness influencers and like health influencers and all this other place, they will scream calorie deficit at you till their lungs fall out. But they do not explain to you that you're gonna have to do a little research. You're gonna have to do a little trial and error to see if it just doesn't work the natural, like just eating less than you burn. Like I said, I am not a nutritionist. I just think that like calorie deficits do not work the same for everyone. This is so fucking good. Like, you ever just have iced coffee that just hits, like just smacks you in the face with like, I'm an iced coffee enthusiast, if you have not been able to tell. Iced coffee enthusiast. Let's talk about non-scale victories. Non-scale victories will have such an effect on how well you maintain your motivation. So a lot of people, when they don't see the scale go down in relation to how much work they feel like they're putting in, they get super discouraged. I was one of those people that I was probably losing inches before I was losing pounds. Like, I wasn't seeing results, and the results are happening in just different ways. So one thing I would recommend, also I don't have it, but when I get back home I'll insert a clip of it or something. I have a scale. I have a Bluetooth scale. I'm pretty sure you've heard of them by now. If you haven't, I will literally link in the description where I got mine from Amazon. But it tells you so much more than just the pounds that you're losing. It tells you like your visceral fat, your BMI. It tells you your water weight. I think you're like fat free. Like, all these numbers and all these different things is really, really cool, because when you step on a scale, you'll see just other things in your body that are making progress, and it doesn't just have to be the number of your physical weight dropping. Another thing is, try on your old clothes. I have a pair of leggings that are an extra large, and I'm a size medium in leggings now. But I have an extra large that's they fit like sweatpants now, and that makes me feel so good, just because I know I've worked my ass off and I literally have something to show for it. I used to buy oversized shirts and they wouldn't fit oversized, and I was like so confused. Like, I didn't know I was overweight. Like, I knew I was overweight, but like just didn't register that they weren't fitting oversized because I was bigger. When I finally put those shirts on and they actually fit oversized, I was like, oh my god, this is how I wanted the shirt to fit. Little things like that make you go even harder because you're seeing the results in a different way. Peers might start commenting that you're looking good or you're looking smaller. They might say like, oh wow, like it looks like you're losing weight. And I promise you, they're not lying. they have no reason to lie to you about weight loss because it's probably something that they want to do too, and you might be inspiring them to lose weight. People also ask me when you will start seeing results for weight loss, and honestly it just varies. I couldn't see my own weight loss, and sometimes I still can't even see it, but you probably won't start seeing results until like 3-4 months in. That's just what it took for me, but it varies from person to person. Definitely take progress pictures. They will actually show you where you started versus where you are, because sometimes it is very difficult to see the changes in your body with your own eyes. So having progress pictures really helps. Always take the before picture. Always take a before picture, and take a good one. I know you don't want to come face to face with the fact that this is how you look right now, but just focus on the fact that this is how you look right now. You will not look like this forever if you put in the work. So just know that this is just where you're starting, but not where you're finishing. Taking progress pictures and taking like before pictures are so scary, I know, because people don't want to look at that. But use that as motivation to hit the ground running and get those results that you want. People around you will see results before you do. That's just because they don't sit with you every day like you sit with you every day. You look at yourself every day and you know what you're trying to do. You know you're trying to lose weight, so you're going to be looking for the weight loss. You're going to be looking for the results every time you look at yourself. And someone who doesn't really care that you're losing weight or doesn't even know that you're trying to lose weight might notice it. Like, they might peep it. And my last tip is find multiple ways to exercise. I feel like one of the main reasons, especially if you're like me, I get super bored. I get super bored of the same routine, and I like to switch it up. So the last 8 months, I've always found something else to do that will constitute as exercise. When I first started my weight loss, I was doing at-home HIIT workouts, and then I kind of got bored of doing the at-home HIIT workouts every day, so I would alternate between a HIIT workout and then I would go on a 2-mile run, and then I would go on and I would do a HIIT workout the next day, and then I would go on a 2-mile run, and then I got bored of that. So I think I bought a longboard. Yeah, I bought a longboard because I wanted to try something new. So I bought a longboard, so I started doing that as physical activity, and then I started playing volleyball. Then the gyms opened back up, so then I got a gym membership. So I'm kind of getting bored of the gym membership thing, so I go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning pretty much every day. And I'm getting a little bored of that, so I can't wait for it to warm up. It's December right now. I'm not longboarding anywhere. I'm anemic. It's cold. I know we're having a warm winter day here in GA, so I know I'm not dressed like it's cold outside, but I was just wearing this when I was outside. I won't be longboarding anytime soon, but I can't wait for it to warm up so I can start longboarding. If you do yoga, I don't care if you start taking up Taekwondo. I don't care if you start stretching, like just stretching, going on a walk, tennis, something. Do something that you enjoy that constitutes as working out, so you don't feel like you have to go to the gym every day or you have to go on a run every day. It is super easy for me to maintain motivation when I can just do different things, when I'm not doing the same type of workouts every day. I'm not doing the same realm of working out every day. It's good to switch it up. Definitely maintain like some type of routine, but you can switch it up. It normally takes me about 2.5-3 months to get tired of something, sometimes sooner, sometimes not, but definitely around that time I like to switch it up. So I've been going to the gym for about 2 months now, so it's no wonder why I'm kind of getting bored. I don't really have another option right now, so I'm going to continue going to the gym until I can do something else. But those are all the things that I wish I knew before I started losing weight. If you have any more questions or anything that you want to know about weight loss, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. Be sure to give this video a like, and please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. I'm trying to grow. And I will see you guys in the next video. Share the—
Okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's a number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, I'm cheapskate.